Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So straight into the action. Goulart providing an outlet on that flank.
That's good defensive concentration.
Stood up well to him there. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Bellingham.
Now there's a player with a silky pass and a steely tackle.
Xabi Alonso.
Yeah, a midfielder renowned for his tremendous array of passes.
Garcia! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Tagliafico. And it's Snyder. Oh, red, nice interception. Over to the right flank. Ceballos. Ceballos showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Oh, Snyder! So, a breakthrough already. Now, he's got space here. Matic gets over and intercepts. João Neves. And it's Fofana. That has ended up in no man's land. Ceballos running with intent. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Quarter of an hour played. Played out wide. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Dani Ceballos goes for goal! Oh, that wasn't the worst effort in the world.
I don't think anyone's really surprised that he's tried that, Peter. He's certainly confident in smacking one from range.
Engages and forces him off the ball. Ceballos. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. There's a sharp little ball here, and the shot! And the ball's come loose here. Now it's Endrick. Passing is crisp and sharp. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
João Neves. And it's Snyder. And that interception was most necessary. Oh, good-looking ball. Bellingham. And that's another good win of the ball. Good defending there. They've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. Ooh, perfectly measured that. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. That's good running with the ball. Goulart going face-to-face with his great rival. Fofana. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Snyder. Bellingham. Garcia. Oh, really cute. What a lovely series of passes. Oh, the movement is slick. The speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Beraldo. It's an inviting-looking ball, that. Nicely intercepted.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
And it's Snyder. This is a promising build-up. Bellingham. Garcia. João Neves. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Garcia. João Neves. Carreras cuts out the pass. Beraldo. Xabi Alonso makes the interception. Goulet, can he get it through? And the through ball. He's shifting through the gears here.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
João Neves. Carvajal gets across to intercept that. That ball looks a good one. Ceballos. Endrick.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Dani Ceballos. Garcia. He'll try from distance. That was superb goalkeeping.
Ceballos really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
It's run loose here. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. And it's Arda Güler.
Oh, really well played.
Endrick. Oh, he's got a crucial block in there. Well, they could break here. Threads one in. No, that's been intercepted. And the ball's gone astray. Quick look at his watch, and the referee whistles for half-time. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. Reflections on the first half?
Okay, they got hit with that one sucker punch, but I don't think there was much wrong with their overall approach. I think the boss needs to give his team a lift during the break, and they should still be quite buoyant.
Goals, goals and more goals. That's been the story of the half. The team separated by the tiniest of margins at the break. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Well, my advice...
And a chance! Oh, split-second reaction.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And we have our very first corner. All chance! And a neat finish! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
Bayer Leverkusen restore parity.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Goulet tries to pass it through. Right, tries one from range. Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Bellingham clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Probing pass. Dink through. Lunin tries to clear. Goulet, and now the breakaway. Now it's Endrick. Matic wins the duel this time. And here's Savinho. Now, can they get him away? Shot a goal! Superb goal! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Koulibaly. Schneider has his eye on that match ball.
Well, I think he's got a great chance of ending up with a match ball, provided he doesn't get too carried away with his own...
Chance for a shot! And it's in! 2 up now, and they are cruising.
Look, that was a technical interaction of great football. That has gone down a treat.
So the lead now is 2.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Oh, that's a key interception. Can he get on the end of this? And into the grateful arms of the keeper.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Now it's Endrick. Endrick thinks about the shot. And he's there to retrieve it. Schneider. Now it's Dani Ceballos.
He looked rushed. He should have waited for some movement.
Schneider can see things others simply cannot. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Bayer Leverkusen can breathe again, just.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Bellingham, expertly cut out, really nicely done. Savinho, and it's Neves. Garcia. That's a good... He's going for goal! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Denied by an instinctive save.
Endrick actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero
Bayer
87.
Leverkusen have their second
Numero
corner
31.
now.
Matic. Numero 6. Numero 26. Numero 11. Lasciano il campo
And
per
now they can
il
string
numero
out a
9,
defence.
Il numero 5. Coque.
Great
Il numero
chance!
13. Il numero 20. Il numero 18.
And he has kept it out
Sostituzione.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Corner number 3 coming up. Punched away. And now a sudden chance to counter. And the shot's on here. Chance, surely! It's a goal! Just one in it now. The game takes on a whole new complexion. Complete awareness. He understood what was needed and he executed it smoothly.
And his manager couldn't look happier. That's the kind of interplay they've been working on in training, and it came off beautifully.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
That's just as the manager would have...
Can he finish? Oh, he'd love to have another go at that.
That was so poor, a very decent chance, and the disappointment is all too obvious.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
He's in a great position here.
Well, at least they acknowledge the effort. Napoli surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Strong running down that left flank. He is through here. Schneider! And yes, it's there! And look at his joy. Is this not why we love the game? Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
This is such a dominant performance. The defence are sick of the sight of him, but he doesn't look finished just yet.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, I think it's just the reward for their application. They've played with great courage to try and kill this off, and for me, it looks like they've just about done it.
Arda. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside.
Ci saranno 5 minuti di
Just seeing the
recupero.
board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. Hoyland. Now he's shapes to shoot! And that's a tiny finish. Drama at the death! Is there time for one more twist? The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish. Bayer Leverkusen give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish.
Well, the mindset has changed. Now they need to find all the courage they can get.
Arda Güler. Oh, that's a fine interception. He's having a shot! And that is wildly off target. And that'll be the end of that. What a game, what a show. Both sides robustly going about their business, and that has turned it into quite a spectacle. It's the sort of game after which you feel it's a shame anybody had to lose. Schneider on the score sheet 3 times. Very much the man. Well, how will we look back on that?
Well, Peter, this was probably more slugfest than a game of football, but I actually found it very enjoyable. A game that was constantly on the edge as both sides went full pelt trying to win this. A throwback to games gone by.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening.